Hello, hello. Are we live? Oh, yay. I see some people are here. Woohoo. Let's see. I see Carrie. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Let's see. I see Linda. Good morning. It's like 11:20 here. So, yes, yes, yes. Hello, Amber. I'm so glad you're here. Are you going to be publishing any more ghostly Southern mysteries? Currently, that is not the plan. No. But I'm glad you're here. And if you like those mysteries, I guarantee you're going to like other mysteries that I write. They're all Southern and fun and got the same characters that we all love. So each series has their own set of characters. I am in the camper. We are actually on a little trip. There is so I'm here to answer a reader question, but before we get to that, I was letting people get on here and say hello. Make sure we're doing StreamYard. It seems like the best thing that's being able to pick up. So make sure that you give StreamYard permission if you want to make a comment, which I would love. My son Cody and his girlfriend went to uh, Covington, Georgia, where the Vampire Diaries were made, and they're huge Vampire Diary people. And so they brought me back that candle, and it makes the camper smell so good. Well, it just smells so good. But anyways, it smells. My son's like, it reminds me of our house in um, Woodhaven when we lived in Villa Hills, Kentucky, which we don't live there now. But he's like, it reminds me of that house. I feel like I'm so far on the camera. But anyways, and so um, Eddie and I, now that Eddie works from home, we're able to pack up and go a few days in the camper. So that's what we did. And that's where we are. Anyways, and so my other son, Brady, and his girlfriend gave me this cute little camper that has a little succulent in it. So it comes with me too. So, yes. So, anyways, I am here to answer a reader question. And today's reader question is from Wendy Story Close. Klaus. Okay, I can't pronounce. Oh, nope, that wasn't. I'm sorry. She did ask a question. I'll answer it. She want to know, do you go to a salon or do your own nails? Well, currently they're not looking so great, but I do go to a salon to get them done. So right now they're not that perfect, but they're nothing's on them. But I do go to a salon when I have time. But interesting that you'd ask. I did just buy some new things for Amazon that I'm going to try. So when we're camping, I can do my nails here, but I'll let you know. But really, the question that I was going to be asked is from Samantha Mann. And Samantha wanted to know, what is your favorite place that you have visited or vacationed? Well, it's definitely not right now the campground we're in. I do like the campground, but where we currently are. But anyways, Samantha, one of the most favorite places that I think, um, so I have really two really different vacations. The first one was the Disney cruise. We went on a Disney cruise when the kids were little and loved it. I mean, Eddie's not a cruiser, but I loved it. I mean, it was so much fun. Actually, it was so long ago. It was before the movie Cars, the Disney movie Cars had come out, because we were the first people to be able to see it on the ship. And the producer, something Lassiter, he was actually on the ship and given a talk about it and how they made it and this, that, and the other. So, and it was also during the High School Musical when that came out, because the big screen on the cruise ship played the High School Musical 24/7. I mean, I was so tired of the High School Musical by the time we got off that ship. but it was a lot of fun. Like the kids, there was a lot of things to do. They were able, and it was safe, and they were able to get all the food that they wanted. And I mean, it was expensive, but it was a lot of fun. Plus, my parents went, my sister and her family went, so it was just an all around great time. And we participated in, all the dinners, all the things. Sorry, my air conditioner just kicked on. If you can hear that, all of those things. So it was like, oh my gosh, kind of crazy. So that was a really fun vacation. But if I had to travel without a cruise on a vacation, it was probably when Eddie and I went to St. Croix, which is in the Virgin Islands, but it's actually owned by the United States. So you don't, I mean, even though we have a passport, we could go somewhere. You don't have, like, you can go there and not have to have a passport. I don't know how the travel arrangements were, but at the time you didn't have to have a passport, but we had a passport. But anyways, we like to stay in like really cute little places that aren't like big hotels or anything like that. So we found a little villa and we rented a Jeep. And so we were able to travel around the island and go outside of our little villa. And so that was a lot of fun. And I think that's what made it such a fun, even though it was beautiful and tropical, I think what made it so much more fun was the fact that we made it our own vacation. It wasn't a resort. We had to find our own meals. We had to cook our own meals. I don't know if you guys remember. Um, Carrie is here. She probably remembers. Do you remember when I was feeding the pigs the beer? I probably have that video somewhere. I should probably post it. But anyways, it wasn't real beer. It was O'Doul's. But we found this in the rainforest when we were traveling through. We found this bar that we're like, oh, let's just stop at this crazy roadside bar. So we stopped at this crazy roadside bar, and they're like, I bought bracelets and I gave the bracelets away in our Cozy Crew group. And I think Carrie's been with me long enough to remember that. I'm not sure. I think you have, girl. But anyways, if not, it was hilarious. Go back to the Cozy Crew group and you can put it in like uh, um, St. Croix or wherever. But anyway, so what happened was that we she's like, oh, you can feed beer to the pigs. And I'm like, I don't think I want to feed beer to any sort of pig. And so she was like, oh, it's O'Doul's. And I'm like, okay. And then you had to pay like $8 a beer, but who cares? It was hilarious. And the pigs were beer drinking. And I'm going to write this down really quick. And so I don't know if I can find it really fast. But anyways, and then there was a lady there that she was able to, like, it was crazy. She like did these really cool bracelets and sold it right there at this little side bar. And it was like one of those places where you pull up and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should go in here or not, because it would seem like it was a little sketchy. And so, and plus, it was a different country. We didn't know where we were. We were in the rainforest, but we did it. And we ended up, I'm trying to find the video as I'm talking to you, but I'm sure I won't be able to find it. But anyway, so we did it and we had a blast, and we fed the pigs, and there was like these big boars, and they would pop up and literally grab the beer can and like shotgun it, like, and drink it. And they would, I mean, it was the funniest thing. After they would do that, then they would spit the can out like they were truly shotgunning a beer or something, but really wasn't a beer. It was O'Doul's. So, Samantha, if I had to pick a place besides a cruise, it would be St. Croix. Loved it, had the best time. So let's see who else is here. Hello, Lauren. How are you? Good seeing you here. Hello, Kristen. I just discovered your books. I'm going to listen to nonstop to the campers. Oh, yay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Glad you're here. I am working on a Christmas camper cozy right now. So we are camping right now, but I'll show you something really fun. So one of my readers, like before we left, I had my little camper Christmas tree in here. But and then as we left, I brought this camper home for Christmas that a reader had sent to me because I like to get into the Christmas spirit when I'm writing all these things. So I'm in the Christmas camper, and Lauren is in my Patreon group, who they are currently now getting the Brides, Bribes, and Binoculars short story that is not going to be released to the public. It is for a promo that will start in October, but they're currently getting that right now. So I hope you're enjoying that, Lauren. I hope you're reading it. It is hilarious. Oh my gosh. But it is a full murder mystery novella. So you guys can check that out in the Patreon group. Carrie said the Disney cruises are wonderful. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Jane, hello, Jane. She's going to check it out later. Time to take Jenna. Take Jenna. Is she going to the vet? Is that what's happening? Carrie says, looking forward to Crime Con cruise with Cece Moore. Don't know what that is, but it sounds like fun. Lauren said, fabulous. Any ideas when days might be? What month? We are looking at April. So I will let you know when we decide that. I was with Duffy last week. She's doing great, and she is currently out on a cruise with her family. So we are going to meet up when she gets back, but we are looking at April. Strange, right? I know. So anyways, you guys, I'm so glad you're here. And our question was from Samantha Mann. She wanted to know what my favorite vacations were. Didn't have to do with writing, but that's okay because I still write on vacation. If you did not hear my answer, feel free to scroll back and listen, and I will talk to you guys later. Love ya.